When you reconcile an account, you might see an alert saying your account isn't ready to reconcile yet. This means something changed about your cleared transactions since you last reconciled. Let's go over how to correct your beginning balance when the amount of a transaction was changed, unreconciled from the register, reconciled from the register without a proper reconciliation, deleted, or if there are too many changes and you'd just like to undo a reconciliation. If you're having trouble with your beginning balance during your first reconciliation, check out this video instead, because you may need to enter or adjust your beginning balance journal entry. To start, select Settings, then Reconcile. This is where you'll see an alert if you have a problem with your beginning balance. Select the link to look at your discrepancy report. Use the Change Type column to find out why the transaction changed your beginning balance. You'll see Amount Changed if someone changed the amount after it was reconciled. To fix this, select the transaction and change the amount to match the reconciled amount. On some transaction types, you may need to select Edit to change the amount, then select Save. You could also see Unreconciled in Register. This happens if the transaction was reconciled and then someone unreconciled it, usually by mistake. To reconcile it again, select the transaction, then select this box until you see an R. Select Save, and the transaction should disappear. The third change type is Reconciled in Register. This happens when someone clears a transaction without reconciling. To fix it, select the transaction, then select the box until it's blank, or you see a C. This unclears the transaction, so you can include it in future reconciliations. Select Save, and the transaction should disappear. Deleted appears when someone deletes a reconciled transaction. Select View to see this transaction's history. If this was deleted by accident, then recreate the transaction exactly as it appears in the history. Select New and then type of transaction that was deleted. Complete the form with the correct amount and date, then select Save and Close. When you're done, select Settings, then select Chart of Accounts. Find the transaction and select it. Select the box in the tick mark column until you see an R. This reconciles the transaction. Select Save. If you still see an alert the next time you reconcile, open the discrepancy report. You should see a deleted transaction and a transaction reconciled from the register for the same amount. Finally, you could see a transaction that has multiple changes. Select View and look at the last version of the transaction to see what changed. Anything highlighted here was changed. Select this link to go to the transaction and change anything back to what it was before. If you see more changes than you'd like to fix, and you just want to start over from a previous reconciliation, ask your accountant to log in and undo a reconciliation from the History by Account screen. If you haven't invited your accountant to your company, check out this video to learn how to add them. Those are the reasons you might receive a beginning balance alert. Now you know what to do if you see one.